What is going on, everybody? This is Stryker, welcoming you to episode number 67 here of my Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, which is the legendary catching set of episodes after becoming the Pokemon champion, guys. So we went and talked to the dude in the weather station on route, I think it's 119, somewhere around there, right next to Fort Tree City, and he said there was a drought over on Route 115, so we went north of the Meteor Falls, that's definitely not what we're talking about here, but the Meteor Falls, and found this little cave poking out here, which is the Terra Cave. Yes, it is the Terra Cave, much like the underwater sea cavern that we had found back into the dark, misty area of the Terra Cave. As you can see, in this pit of lava, we have our next legendary to deal with. Now, I already saved the game at this point here, and I just did a little bit of quick backtracking in order to take you guys back to show you what I did in between last episode and this. Also, with my Pokemon, I went ahead and healed them up, but let's go ahead and do a quick switcheroo first. I want to actually stick out Gardevoir because the chance to put it to sleep here, so we'll see how well Psychic does. Then we can try to put it to sleep, and then we can catch this darn thing. At least I'm hoping so, because we know that legendaries are ridiculous to try to catch anyways. Their actual rate of capture is increasingly tinier than any other Pokemon in the game. So a Groudon has appeared, the only Groudon in the game, mind you. Now, to the best of my knowledge, Groudon doesn't do anything weird like have an escape clause, like a teleport like this, you know, like Gardevoir still has. So Solar Beam is going to hurt a little bit, especially because it's a level 70 Pokemon against a level 55, but we're good. Alright, we took 62 damage. We can take at least one more shot of that. Okay, the Sunlight is strong, which intensifies, I'm pretty sure it's just fire attack moves, and it also decreases the effectiveness of water-type moves. Or something like that. It's something along those lines. Not 100% sure on that one, though. Right, so we'll go ahead and use another Psychic. Ooh, so unless he does a non-attacking move, I didn't even think about this. This Hypnosis isn't even going to get a chance to be used. Fire Blast! And it missed. I know it's only got like a 85 accuracy, something like that. So, that was cool. We almost had it right there, but unfortunately, Gardevoir missed the Hypnosis, which is fine. I mean, it's a 55% accuracy move, so we knew that we were on the wrong end of the stick there. So yeah, so we're going to use the next Pokemon. That is a very stupid question for you to ask. We'll send out Flygon. Mainly because Swampert is going to be way too strong, and Flygon has a couple of lower attacks still. I know it has Crunch, which is pretty much like its best move, along with Dragon Breath, but it does have Bite, and Sandstorm isn't going to affect Groudon. But we can try Crunch and see how far that gets us. Okay, got him down into the red. And Special Defense fell. Is Crunch really a special attack? I thought that was physical. Hold on, is it actually a special attack? Hold on. I need clarification on that one. Oh, Flygon, Summary. And then Crunch. It doesn't really show? No, it doesn't really tell me. Okay. I thought it was a physical move, so for it to lower the special attack kind of makes no sense there, but it's fine. We'll just go ahead and move on, use another Crunch, and hopefully not knock it out. All the way down to the absolute smallest sliver of HP. So it's not very effective against Flygon, but if we do take a couple more of those Fire Blasts, it will be over. So let's go ahead and grab our bag, head over here, whoops, one too far, to the Ultra Ball, and hope that we catch this. Now, obviously, we haven't given it an ailment such as paralysis, poison, burn, sleep, anything like that, but we do have it down really low. So I'm really hoping that we can just get lucky here. Get an Ultra Ball within the first 5 or so. I mean, I'll sit here and I'll grind it out on these Ultra Balls. I'll battle until it knocks out all of my Pokemon. So, I mean, we've got nothing to lose. Solar Beam still probably won't hurt a whole lot because Flygon is just Dark and Ground. Or Dragon and Ground? Ooh, what typing is Flygon? Now I can't even remember myself. Look at this. I keep tripping myself up. What's up? Ground Dragon. Okay. Not dark, just knows a lot of dark moves, which is what it is. Okay, bag, Ultra Ball. Go ahead and use one. I didn't even feel the need to restock on Ultra Balls because I had 29 of them after getting lucky against the Kyogre. Right? Yeah, against Kyogre in the last episode. So we're just down to the 29 initially here in this battle. And I presume that he will knock out all of my Pokemon before I have the chance to even throw 29 Ultra Balls. So we're going to send out Aggron here. Aggron, again, is the same typing kind of deal as Groudon here, so we shouldn't take too much damage. Hopefully not, at least. And we should be able to outlast him for a little while. So another Ultra Ball, obviously. Wow, it's not even giving me a tick. We might have to get extremely lucky for this to actually go through and work. Dang, that took 100 health. One more Solar Beam, and we done. Go ahead and use another Ultra Ball. We've used 4 at this point. This will be our fifth of the battle, our 5th attempt. 1, nope, okay. Oh, it appeared to be caught, but really not so much, because it has to go to the right, to the left, back to the right, and then caught. But that's fine. Sunlight is strong. Again, this is one of those things where there really doesn't need to be an animation as well as text come up in the box. It should just be in the top left, or bottom right, or top right, or something. Just a little message like, the sunlight is strong, or drought in effect, or whatever. You know, something like that, so I don't have to sit here and watch the sunbeam come down every single turn. It just slows down the battle. Okay, Aggron fainted. Are we going to use the next Pokemon? Obviously we will. Let's go ahead and send out Manectric, because why not? If your foe is weak, get him, Manectric. I think what we can do for our next attempt, because most likely, like I said, this Groudon will knock out all of my Pokemon before I have the chance to catch him. What we should do is we should start off with something like Flygon, and get him down low like this, get Groudon low in health, and then bring out Gardevoir to do the Hypnosis, because we can take at least 1, most likely 2, damaging attacks against us. So, I mean, we do have a pretty decent shot at having a couple attempts at it, and if we get it low in health to begin with, then put it to sleep, it increases our chances astronomically. And I mean astronomically, we're going from like 0.2% to 2%, but that's huge, you know? Okay, so again, Pokemon broke free. Oh, so Groudon actually does know Rest. Huh. Interesting, because we haven't seen him use it yet, so I figured that he didn't know how to rest. But apparently, oops, I was wrong. Now, him being asleep, I used the wrong attack. I meant to use Thunder, but it didn't register my down key being pressed. So we'll just use Bite and give it a smidgen of damage there. Let's see if I can hit this Thunder. I've been absolutely horrendous at hitting Thunder on camera. But off camera, I'll tell you what, I hit Thunder all the time. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't affect him. That's right. I'm an idiot because he's a ground-type Pokemon. Just ignore me and my inability to play Pokemon, alright? It's fine. Fight, bite. That's about all we got here. Groudon woke up and used Rest. Okay, perfect. So he woke up, didn't attack me, and went right back to sleep. I like it. I can handle that. So what are we thinking? 2? 2 bites and then a throw? Ooh, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Maybe it's going to take a 3rd bite. But sleep is a 2 to 5 turn kind of deal. We need 1 more. We need to at least get him into the yellow before we try to throw an Ultra Ball. Still asleep? Good. Okay, so we're at least gonna get 1 shot with Groudon asleep and in yellow health. It would have been great if that was a critical hit. If that was a critical hit, it could have potentially changed the entire outlook of this throw right here, but that's fine. This is our best shot so far at being able to catch him. And it didn't work. Okay, we got 1 tick. Please stay asleep. Of course, he woke up. And used Rest? Nope. Used Fissure. Okay. Interesting. So I guess at this point we just have to predict the fact that he's going to use Rest. And we'll go ahead and bite him 1 more time. Solar Beam. Oh wow, he actually went for an attacking move. Okay, this is definitely going to become a grinding kind of situation, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. Manectric fainted. Yes, we're going to use the next Pokemon. We've got 2 of them. We've got Altaria. We've got Swampert. So we still have a little bit of time here to muddle around with this Groudon. Alright, and, I don't know. We'll just roll out with the good old Dragon Breath. It's kind of our bread and butter for Altaria. Okay. Knocked him down into the red, but he's still not dead, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, again, go to the bag, throw an Ultra Ball, and see what happens. If this actually catches him, that would be fantastic. Not even close, didn't even give me one tick. Alright, so he's probably gonna rest it up. Oh no, another Solar Beam. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's definitely the play, is to bring out Gardevoir late. We should do that. We should definitely prioritize doing that. Let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. We're pretty much going to go on camera here until we either run out of Ultra Balls or he knocks out my entire team. Solar Beam one more time. It's not going to be very effective, as we saw. It did less than 20 damage last time. Thank goodness for Dragon typing. As well as Groudon knowing any sort of ground move is not going to affect Altaria because of the Levitate. Please? No. Alright, Pokemon broke free, so what can we do at this point? I kind of want to try to take down his HP a little bit more. He's seeming to favor using Solar Beam, which even with a critical hit didn't do a whole lot of damage. It did like 30 odd damage, so we're good on that front, but I guess Peck? We'll try Peck. Okay, he went to sleep, so that's fine. Now we do have a couple of, well, again, we have a couple of chances here to do some damage, and then try to catch him. So Peck once. Alright, so that was actually the best move we could have done there in that situation, is to not knock him out. We'll go ahead and do a Dragon Breath, but as I was referencing, it was on the last turn. If he wouldn't have rested and was still down with the low red HP, we could have hit him with Peck and it wouldn't have knocked him out. It wouldn't have done enough damage to knock him out. Okay, so we're gonna get at least one throw here, with him again sleeping in yellow health. I really don't want to risk it and think that he's gonna stay asleep one more turn to bring him down even lower. So let's try. Let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. We're actually using a lot of them. This is a 13th Ultra Ball we've thrown now. Nope. Okay. Not even close. Pokemon broke free. We didn't even get one tick. Okay, so I did make the right decision as he did wake up. Shoot, man. Alright, let's go ahead and Dragon Breath him. Okay, he went to sleep. Eventually he will run out of rests, but I think you get like 15 of them or 20 of them. So it's a pretty long-standing battle. Okay, Sunlight is strong, as we know. It's always super strong when a Groudon is in battle. Still fast asleep. I think we're going to have to go for it and go for the risky bisky. Oh, that might be our best chance if we hit him 2 more times with the Dragon Breath. He's got to stay asleep for 4 turns, though. This is 3 turns right here. Let's go for it. I mean, we're putting all of our eggs in one basket in the fact that he will stay asleep. And he didn't. Okay. He did use rest again, so we're just going to do the same thing. We have to hit him with it to the point that we knock him down in red, which means we have to get a high roll for him staying asleep, which is already an astronomically little chance. We're just fighting all odds in order to catch this darn Groudon, but you know what? It's worth it at the end of this. We also have a couple more legendaries to catch, so worst things have happened, at least in this Pokemon series. Especially more so in Pokemon Fire Red, but that's another story. We'll go ahead and use another Dragon Breath. Okay, fast asleep, good. So that's 3 turns now. So like I said, we just need him to stay asleep for 4 turns, and we will get 1 good throw with him asleep on red health. And he woke up again. Alright, this is a loop. I'm not going to sit here and loop this out for the next half hour, so I'm going to go ahead and try to grind this out off camera, and I will come back to you guys like I did the other episodes with the completed capture, so give me a moment and we will be right back. Alright, I'm going to say it again, thank goodness for the ability to play this game at 1000% speed rather than 100% speed, so 10 times increase. I had to restart the game many a times in order to finally get this, but the strategy did pay off where we got him weak, brought out Gardevoir, put him to sleep. I did one more attack with Psychic onto him and then caught him with an Ultra Ball. So gotcha, Groudon was caught, and his data was added to the Pokédex. Groudon has appeared in mythology as the creator of the land. It sleeps in magma underground and is said to make volcanoes erupt on awakening. It also creates a massive drought for the entire area that it is in. No, we're not going to give a nickname to it, obviously, because that's not something that I've ever done, but if you go ahead and check out the Pokemon here, right? He knocked out Manectric, then I flipped it over to Altaria, knocked out Altaria, flipped it over to Gardevoir, and was able to do it. Got him captured. It took 9 Ultra Balls to catch him. But we did finally catch him, so that will wrap up the Groudon chapter of the Legendaries as we move on to the Regis. So I gotta figure out how to actually do that because I've never actually caught the Regis before, so thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.